Well, hello. Hello everyone, welcome in. Hope you're all well this time zone. Apologies for the prolonged stream introduction there. Hello Leah, hello Koja, hello Orf, hello Lily, hello Adeline, hello Handstands, hello Darren, hello Tavishi, hello anyone else I have not seen yet. Anyone waiting in the wings. God, that emote, Leah. Hi. I hope everyone is well. It's good to see you all. I'm doing all right. Let me get swapped around adequately. Whoop. Here we are. There we go. As I mentioned, a bit of a sleepy start to the day for me here. It is quite rainy, or it was quite rainy. I think the rain stopped. It was pretty wild summer storm action happening last night. Not that wild, but just, you know, the kind of summer storm where the humidity is high and you hear a lot of thunder, and then the rain starts coming down all at once, and then it stops again. You know how it is with storms. Still frozen over there. Now before it starts melting, you're getting freezing rain tonight. Exciting. Everyone's favorite. I apologize. I don't apologize, you know what I mean. My condolences go to those dealing with the quite dire cold snap affecting the Northern Hemisphere in large part. With thunder down under, yeah, that's a different thing, but can't you hear the thunder? There we go. You've at least got your internet back today. I'm very grateful for that, Koja. Much as I am very grateful for the incredible art you've put into the world this Appreciate a Dragon Day. Oh, I almost sneezed, and right as I was like holding the sneeze, so I had time to mute my mic, it went away. Don't know what you're talking about. Could be anything. I had to flee with the critters to the in-laws. Hopefully you are safe and cozy there, and so are the critters. Sneeze buffering, yeah, I'll be mad if it's buffered. I don't want to sneeze later. Not a sneeze fan. Don't want to go on the VTuber sneeze compilation. I've been slacking on the VTuber sneeze compilation jokes in 2024 so far. New Year's are always weird. Everyone knows this. I didn't realize until I was posting my stream schedule for this week, until after I'd posted it, I realized that both it and the previous week's stream schedule still said 2023 on them. Like, I'd updated the date, like, it was like, for the week of, you know, the 15th of the 1st. But it said 2023, and I was like, oh, I should probably fix that. I should probably at least try and get that one right. Exactly, Darren. So true. We're not in a loop. Thankfully, we are not in an endless 8 situation here. I don't know. If I was in a time loop, would I have more time to do the things I want to do? Is that how time loops work, or does that just mean I have to keep doing the stuff I don't want to do over and over again? That's probably more likely, right? Seems like the way that would work out. I'll be very upset if this cold snap gets time looped. Yeah, that seems suboptimal to be stuck in repeatedly. Not ideal to be going around and around in. If you're in a time loop, then the bosses get harder and the bullet patterns get rougher. That's true, but if you're lucky, you might have a more full complement of weapons to tackle them with on your and as it goes around. You have to overcome your executive dysfunction every loop? No. Can I just stay in bed all time loop? Can I just do that instead? I feel like if I did end up in a Groundhog Day situation, once I started to realize it, I would just like at that point I'm just like, why don't I just stay in bed? It's just like, oh, another one of these, huh? Okay, let me get some rest. But then again, you'd probably wake up still tired, right? Like, because you wouldn't actually get any of the sleep. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie Groundhog Day in a very long time. Time loops are scary because what if they randomly fix themselves during a moment you were planning to reset? Yeah, you can't act with impunity in a time loop. A lot of people think they would do that, but you never know which loop is going to be the real... You never know when it's going to be the run, you know? You can't just throw it away. Speaking of loops and runs, today I will be playing Supergiant Games'... When did this goddamn game come out? A long time ago at this point, right? Years and years, Jesus. Hey! Whoa. 2020. Okay. That was when it came out of early access. Yeah, 2004. Oh no. No, it's been 2 decades. You've been in a coma. Okay, yeah. 2020 is when it came out of early access. Original Epic Store exclusive until it wasn't. I forgot that it was part of that. Hoi, Zero. Welcome in. Hope you're well. How's hell this time of year? I've yet to find out. Pleasant, I hope. Honestly. It's 2014, right? I hope not. 2014. Mid-year as far as I'm concerned. Not my favorite. You have to wamp up. That's true. Isn't that one song? Everybody wamp tonight. I apologize sincerely for making a Wang Chung reference in the year 2024. You thought it said wank? Understandable, Lilith. Welcome in. Darren did type that and decide not to send it. He thought better of it, just this once. But yeah, I've had this game since I think whenever they put it on Steam, honestly. Or at the very least since it came out of early access, I think. And I played it like once, and I was like, this seems cool. I need to set aside time for this. And then 3.5 years went by and I didn't set aside any time for it. So now I'm setting aside some time for it. Now that I have an excuse to set aside time for video games specifically on a day-by-day basis. It is exactly what I'm going to do. Because I have heard by all accounts that this is quite a good video game to play. I've heard that the soundtrack is incredible, which I believe because Darren Korb did incredible work on the prior Supergiant games. I have heard a variety of things about the writing. mostly positive, though. I mean, look, nothing's perfect. So nobody else has said it yet. Hades nuts. That's true. Thank you for saying it. Thank you for being brave enough to say what no one else would, Lily. I'll be thrilled about some of the characters at least. Oh, I've seen some of these characters. I like Artemis, I think. Hi, welcome in. Love seeing people play this game for the first time. I'm sure it's a treat. An increasingly rare treat, I'm sure, as time goes on. So I'm glad I can provide that. Hopefully it will be an enjoyable time. But welcome in. Thank you for coming by. I suppose with all that said, after delaying the start of stream long enough, I should probably go ahead and get stuck right into it, huh? So let me dip the old piano here. Cold shot Nyx is Sarah approved. Oh yeah, no, that's just true. Yes, Nyx is good. I know this. So, I mean, of course, this is the first time I will be playing this. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I am still working through my coffee. Thank you, Lilith. I assure you I am hydrating. So this is basically my first time playing through. Like I said, I booted it up once. I got hands on it. You know, I played... My Steam playtime is 30 minutes, apparently. So, strictly speaking, I it is not completely fresh on it, but I am more or less fresh on it gameplay-wise. I've seen the game before. You know, it's been 3.5 years, not even including the early access period. So, obviously, it would be difficult for me to have not been exposed to it in that time. You going to find the window for me, OBS? Are you going to show this gameplay on the stream? Yeah, come on. Come on, OBS. There we go. Hang on, I almost forgot to turn on my stance so that when I do this, it won't look so weird that I'm holding a controller. Alright, there he is. Mr. Zagreus. Do I need to turn this up? I probably need to turn this up, right? Please, Hades is my father's name. That's true. Let me know if the volume is good. This seems like it's probably in about the right spot to hear the tunes and also hear me. That's about good. Sick. I can always go back to it if I have to. I have, yeah, as you can see here, 3 escape attempts. I played for half an hour in August of 2020, so it's been a minute. I have not sunk any serious time into it. Obviously, I've seen very many of the characters and designs. I'm familiar with the concept. But let's get started.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Okay. Alright.
Goodbye, Father.
Bye, Dad. Okay. So here is... Yeah, to hell with this place. Do you get it? Because it's kind of like hell, but not really. Okay. I have a dash on A. Would y'all recommend, those of you with experience with this game, stick control or D-pad control, since both seem to be viable options? Am I going to have a strong opinion one way or the other, outside of personal preference? Okay, I can dash. Whoosh. Stick will be more comfortable? Noted. That seems plausible. I figure if I'm going to have full 360-degree movement. I may as well make the most of it. Proceed. I will. Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm leaving.
I can dash through this pillar? Fascinating. Bye, dude. Oh, it's locked. Oh, I have a button that attacks. Did it tell me that? It probably showed that on the screen, right? Or did it expect me to learn by pressing all the buttons on the controller? Zagreus, Zagreus! Where are your legs, guys? Oops. Oh, it's not invincible while when vulnerable. I dodged through that. They skipped leg day? Yeah. Which is to say the day when they were giving out legs. Crushed. So I am familiar enough with the game to know that this is going to be the gameplay loop going forwards. I'm going to be in combat arenas. Doing combat.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
The voice volume sounds like it's kind of low. Is it good there? Should I turn it up?
Hail, noble cousin. Now,
Hi.
let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Thanks, everyone. Wounds. Attack stronger and can deflect. Cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. Dash deals damage, can deflect. I like the idea of doing damage with a dash.
Where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Ooh. Dropping rocks on me. Get out of there.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Probably pretty quick. That seems like something I could do in a hurry there. Wall slam.
Work.
Whoops, that's not the button I meant to press.
On my authority.
Not sure how I feel
Chance has
about
its own reward.
right bumper being the interact button, to be honest. Like, I get it, but I don't... If I had a major complaint about the Logitech F310 and family of controllers, it's their bumper buttons feel fucking terrible. I don't know what each of these do. Well, I'll find out. Louts. Lout is one of those insults that you really just don't get used much anymore. Very old-timey kind of a... Ooh, trap kill. Just doesn't come up a lot.
How many now?
You ever think about that? I feel like we've lost a lot of great insult words. You know, no one's a twerp anymore. No one's a cur anymore.
I'm rich.
I'm rich. I like the idea of this key. Yeah, like unto cur. Skull. I just realized I was trying to hit the bumper to dash like I was playing Mega Man or something. That's not how this game works. That is a different dash button. word.
Where I can use this.
Probably in a chthonic door.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
I see. Chthonic the Hedgehog, is this anything? Arrow. Is that my only... Okay, I guess that is my only door here, actually. Hey. Let us... proceed. Increasingly vulgar and derogatory words, yeah. Yeah, it's not great, the insult situation. Honestly, we kind of... Feels like at some point we just kind of gave up and started using slurs instead.
They absorbed my blow.
They absorbed my blow! Ow. Oops, I am low on health, huh? I should probably try not to get hit.
A divine arrow. There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several. Really.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Actually, no, I know significantly more than one. They absorbed my what? Yeah. Next thing you know, they'll absorb my suck. Anyway.
I heard about you.
Hi.
Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Hi, Artemis. Hi. Hi. Hey, Artemis. Stronger attack. Stronger special. Oh, I didn't even know that was a button I could use. Any damage I deal has a chance to be critical. That is a small percentage increase. This seems like a much better use of that.
Sounds like good company to keep.
That's true, it does. Oh, I see. Gonna do the XXX and the YYY. I see. Like Artemis, but also you're a crit slut. Fair. I'm just a regular slut. I mean... Whatever, you heard me. Favorite Rihanna song for a second? I see. Oh, I see the deflect now. That's fun, actually. I do like being able to deflect a projectile. Thanks for free money. I think it's interesting that you can just dash through these. Fascinating. Well, this looks like some kind of Dionysian boon, while this looks like a bag of skull. I'm going to investigate skull bags.
I think I hear the river.
Oh, of course.
Charon's shop.
Hi, Karen. Cool.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding
Mate.
my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
I don't know how I feel about the writing voice of Zagreus here. It's casual, perhaps to a fault. So I have plenty of cash, actually. Health top up seems probably a good move. And then I can take either of these. Let's just get another boon.
Cheers, mate.
Critical effects deal more damage to armor. Cast Seeking. Ooh. I should probably actually use that, huh?
On the prowl.
On the prowl. What is there to examine about this?
Infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
I see.
That would be me.
Apparently. But as a famous song once said, do not pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side. Okay, only one exit here. I like your force field, Karen. Alright, have fun.
Wretches.
Ah! I was trying to dash with a bumper button again. That's the problem with the bumper button being, you know, confirm or whatever, is it makes me think that it's a button I might actually want to be pressing in the game. And it is apparently not. Ah, I see you guys dash at me. Whoops. Okay, well it harms, but not that much, apparently. Interesting.
Handy.
Do you like to have these chthonic
Know
keys?
what?
That's not the right button again. Imagine learning what buttons I need to press to play a video game. Keys good? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure everything has its use, but all my Link to the Past randomizer training is teaching me to get keys. Okay. Lots of orbs flying around here. It does seem very satisfying to reflect those back with the dash there. Love to reflect orbs. Love to dash through attacks. What is that? Is that some kind of manticore looking thing? Deflection builds can be really fun, yeah, I bet. Some kind of chimera. Alright. Health increase? Let's. Get out the way!
Come try me.
Now, to the surprise of almost no one, seems like the video game feels good to play. They certainly came a long way in their developing their this particular fashion of combat from Bastion.
Blasted fools.
Not that Bastion feels like bad to play by any stretch, but it's definitely a decidedly less polished iteration of this. I want to push you under the trap there, actually, is the thing. But also I should focus on not getting bonked. Don't remember how Bastion feels anymore. It's been a minute since I played it, but also the last time I booted it up, I definitely remember feeling like, oh, this has some rough edges. Okay. I need to dodge earlier than I think I do. I think is frequently the case here.
press on.
Do you ever finish Bastion? It's good. Like, the ending of that game is very powerful. I think the final gameplay sequence of that game, not to... I mean, I don't know if I want to spoil again a 13-year-old game? When did Bastion come out? Was that 2011? I remember being really into it, but every time you look back at it, you don't think as fondly on it for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I think the gameplay is probably the part of it that holds up least. I think it has some incredible storytelling moments, and I think...
Hear me on my authority.
Alright, more Athena boons I hadn't even considered. I think the final sequence of that game is, again, legitimately some of my favorite video game storytelling through gameplay ever. Like, I don't think that's overselling it. I don't think that's hyperbole. I think that there is a moment at the end of that game that is some of... yeah, it's really incredible to me. And I'm like, do I want to actively talk about it? Do I want to spoil it? Is the statute of limitations up on that game? Is it worth playing through that entire game to get to that point? Okay, I should probably actually look at this video game. Abilities that can deflect expose foes to a backstab. Interesting. I like that, actually. Especially if what I'm doing is dashing into enemies and then making them vulnerable to backstabs. That seems good. That seems like something I want, actually. Hello, my
The
friends.
present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
Naruhodo.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
I've reckoned a lot of shit in my day.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Hi, Meg.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have some place?
Hate when my ex tries to stop me escaping the underworld.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
How can I choose?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Understandable.
A man after my own heart.
What an animation. Wow, I have 6 health, huh? This is not going to go well for me, I suspect. Rip. Divorced abyssal milfs, yeah, true. Same.
Damn it.
Well,
I'm home.
I understand that you're not really supposed to make it through on the first run.
Don't mind me.
Hi, this is awkward.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
I guess.
Some of us more than others.
Rip.
Back already.
Hi, Dad.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld Prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Yeah, I guess he can express very literal mixed emotions, huh?
Dance for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. There's a good boy.
This game did come out in
His rest.
peak Can You Pet the Dog, didn't it? Still. I gotta. You gotta.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Parappa the Rapper, more like Parappa the Crapper. Damn, destroyed. Got him.
Greetings, Father.
Hi, Keek.
My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Had a lovely ransack, thanks, Dad.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface.
Parappa sucks. It seems like it's kind of awkward gameplay-wise.
You have come home.
Hi.
Despair, child. Such
Hi, hey,
setbacks are
hi.
inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
That's true, thank you.
I believe it, Nex. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
I am a chicken from the kitchen. I ain't kidding, although nothing in written. Can pet dog, more importantly, can the exterior and leather milk fit you? I don't think she can. I think the only interaction she can express with you, unfortunately, is violence. Well, hang on.
Reveal to them no
Big
more
air
than
quotes
they
around,
already
unfortunately.
know. Are we understood?
Okay.
Yes, we are.
I'll take it. Check Air 3, true. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen art to that effect. Use the mirror to grow stronger. Good command for gamers.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a
Meg is
perpetual
very
state of
steppy, that's
utter
true.
disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Damn, Zag, you live like this?
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
I want there to be more commas in Zagreus's dialogue. Greg Kasavin, personally, put more fucking commas in your writing. Anyway, let's reflect.
Darkness guide me.
I have 20 currency. Bonus attack and special when backstabbering. Oh, I like the sound of that. And I do also like the sound of restoring a small amount of my heart when I exit a chamber. Death Defiance, I see. Those all seem good to have. However, I cannot afford it yet. Ooh, additional dashes in quick succession. Ooh. Well, should I be saving up instead of any of these? Probably, right? Hello, Amethyst. Good luck with new. Thank you. It is new to me. Seems like a good video game. I don't know if people have heard about this yet.
I'm wide awake.
Okay, no sleep. True. Same.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Weapon
I
Lords.
can escape through that pink window there.
Pink window. Which one? Oh, this one, I guess. Yes, modest indie release. Minor. Fleeting success. 80s. Hate that you're noticing some small mistakes like double spaces and typos in huge games. Yeah, I mean, yeah. In stuff like that, you're like, couldn't you have done like a copy editing pass, another copy editing pass? And the answer is probably that whoever was horribly underpaid to look over that script should probably be paid more and get more time to do that. So I can grab a bow. Or you can get a shield. I gotta save up for this Lance of Longinus over here. I don't know. Do I just want to save up for another key? Probably. It would probably be better if you just were just like, okay, fine. This is a nice set piece.
I'll figure something out.
We'll figure
Let's get
something
past
out.
The wretched shades of Tartarus.
Okay. First, Tartarus, then whatever the next one is. Yeah, because a Gaiden had a bunch of odd and sloppy typos. That's unfortunate. Because I feel like the localization quality on those is usually pretty strong. Classically speaking. Alas. Yeah, I'll hang on to my keys for now, I think. At least until I get a feel for working with the sword.
Thunder. Is that?
Thunder. Yeah, that at least has the excuse of having had to go through translation and localization and a second copy editing pass. Hi, Zeus.
Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Thanks, Zeus. You're a real pal. Chain lightning from my attack. Ooh. Thunder dash. Interesting. Yeah, Sekiro was like Activision published, right? So like, what's their excuse? You know? Not that Bandai, you know, not that like fledgling Japanese publisher Sega also, like, you know, let's be honest, but... let's just take the regular attack. Hi, Fennel. Can't stop to watch this yet, but you hope we're both having a lovely time zone, me and Zag. Yeah.
Night.
Hope you are also well this time zone, Fennel. Thank you for stopping by. Crushed. One up indeed.
Numbskulls.
Not sure they were ever published by Sega. Oh, I meant Yakuza specifically. For other Souls games, Bandai Namco, yes, which again, also not exactly a small fledgling company. Yeah. Okay, these things explode. Good to know. Aha, trapped him. Okay, can I actually get the chain lightning to hit an enemy this time? Also, I'll need to remember that my dash doesn't deflect things this time. Key. Oh, the key blinked. I don't know how I feel about that. Cool, I guess. Zag should come back if he ever dies. Let me know if it works. Yeah. Heaps of extra lives. Thanks for the extra lives, Fennel. Sure Zagreus appreciates it. Imagine if in Dark Souls you could just play a break and play Space Harrier. Honestly, would kinda slap. Sounds kinda good though. Yeah, Key gave me one of the Lobat winks. Money. I think I'm good on keys for now, actually. Yeah, good way to put off a long run back, exactly. Just die to a boss embarrassingly and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna Space Harrier for a bit instead, actually.
The underworld's power.
Oh, I see. I need to activate these. I mean, I don't need to, but they're safe now. Unless I activate them. Artemisian boon. Yeah, taking Dark Souls, just stock up on stamina and heck. Hi, Sheriff. Welcome in. Wife true. Often saying this. Hope you well this time zone, Sheriff. I like the startled skull face when you armor break them. That's very a good little bit.
You found me, Artemis.
Oh, Artemis, you found me.
You're not alone. You're
Thanks,
not alone
Artemis.
down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
Alright. Dash. Ooh, dash into an attack. Deals more damage. I see. Lesbianism. True Fennel. Lesbianism install. Which one of those is this? That. I'm always aiming to install lesbianism. I did kind of like the homing, the seeking true shot. That kind of felt like what I was enjoying there, but I do also like the idea of this dash strike doing more damage because I love to hit the dash button and then I love to hit the attack button afterwards. Very cool. Didn't like Bastion, but you think you didn't see the point? As I was saying a little earlier, I don't know if you were around for that, I feel like Bastion is a little rough gameplay-wise, certainly compared to something like Hades. Like, they've really polished their whole business. What is that? This feels a lot better to play as a game qua game than Bastion does going back to it. Yeah, if you're playing it for the gameplay, you need to be invested in the story for Bastion to hit, I think, especially these days.
Time to collect.
So if you're not there for that, which I get, like, yeah, that's fine. I understand that, but yeah, you're probably not going to get a lot out of it in that case. Hello, it's very green in here. Are you some kind of miniature boss? Wow, sounds like you are based on the guitar starting up. Woo! You make things explode. Am I dead or what? I don't think so, thankfully. Okay, so I want to not be there when you do that. I want to get the hell out of there once you drop the bombs. Woo! Ah! He got me. Thought the narrator was boring until the reveal.
Okay.
I think it's one of those things that, like, it was very novel at the time, the dynamic narration. And again, you know, as we get further away from it, you feel the novelty wears off some. Like I said, I think there is an incredible story moment at the end of that game, but I don't know if it's worth playing the whole rest of that.
Nice. I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while
I didn't just stand around, you jerk.
Okay.
Shut up. Okay.
Someone's at the desk next to the phone.
Okay, so add to Team Hitless. Good grief. Doing this game Hitless seems intense. You like Transistor but didn't feel like it needed to be revisited? I thought the gameplay in Transistor was neat. I thought the story shit the bed really tremendously at the end. Strictly the opposite of my Bastion experience. Okay, there's a free grand opening deal for a fountain chamber.
A fountain chamber in the depths of
A fountain sounds good. Bastion isn't too long. You say that, but it's like it's longer than you... If you try and revisit it, you're like, this is still just like a little longer than I feel like it needs to be. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. Sounds good. I love a trove. Chthonic purple. Again, Bastion's one of those things, like, it was good at the time, but I feel like the on revisiting, I would kind of rather it was just a little, yeah, a little leaner. Scrying pool. Okay. Well, I guess all the rest of these things are things that you spend these on once you're tired of this shit. Not tired of this shit, but once you've got all the things that give you actual gameplay benefits.
The chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
So wasteful of my realm's resources, boy.
They're not your realm's resources. I found them. They're my resources now, bitch.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad.
Hi,
Despite
Achilles.
the circumstances.
Yeah, Transistor was extremely pretty video game. The plot, eh.
Obstacle.
Like, there was an interesting world, but then the ending to that game is like... Transistor, you are not beating the misogyny allegations. You don't know what the plot even was. That was kind of the thing, like... Most of the plot existed in kind of like the abstract sort of world-building lore way, and the actual plot as far as Red and the Transistor were concerned was a big nothing burger that, yeah, did not end great. Remember your training.
And fear is for the weak. Take care.
Yeah, literally specifically Supergiant, which, yeah, you know, first game. Great stuff. Stepping stone to greater things to come. I would love... I know there's no impetus for them to ever do that, but I think it would be cool if they, like, revisited Bastion with everything they know now and made it a game that felt as tight and good as this does.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavish
And maybe, you know, made it a little leaner around the edges.
Not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Thinking of replaying Transistor this year, but you'd probably not be happy with it at this point in your life? Yeah. Again, I think the gameplay
I can hear you,
gimmick of that is really cool, but the ending of that game is rough. Hi Gamma Chris, welcome in. We're in hell. Well, we're in Tartarus.
Darkness guide you, child.
Legally not hell.
Of that
You
I am
know.
now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
Played in 2016. That was a few years after the fact, yeah. That game came out 10 years ago. Hello, Graffery. Welcome in. Speaking of Nothing Burgers attempting to play Death Stranding, Death Stranding seems like an potentially interesting video game. It seems like you'll... It seems like a game you will either have a good time with or... really, really insightful observations. You will enjoy that game, or you won't. I won't forget you, Nix. Who could? You have it and you still know literally nothing about it? Yeah. Okay, except the UI is shit. That seems plausible.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Are you not dead, Zagreus? I feel like our life undeath situation is a little uncertain. Okay, this seems like a good thing too. Oh, that goes up a significant amount. I see what we're doing here. Hello, username. Gameplay of Transistor's neat. The aesthetic is so dope. Yeah, it's a incredible looking video game, if nothing else. But yeah, the plot is at best cryptic and at worst you really just fridged this woman who doesn't get to speak. Cool. I try this out.
There we go. Baratha, the eternal spear.
Ah.
Join my pursuit.
Dude, this spear is as big as you are.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name Skelly, how's it going?
Heck of worst stat of the year simulator 300 BC. Is that the accurate time placement? Interesting. Hi, Skelly.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Where did you come from?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
I think it's very funny that Skelly and Zagreus are both the same voice actor, who is, I believe, also the composer. Don't remember Transistor that well. Like I said, incredible aesthetic. Interesting gameplay gimmick. Plot has some issues. But it still might be fun to revisit. Good soundtrack too, even if it didn't hit me quite as hard as To me, the Bastion soundtrack is undefeated. Didn't like the voice acting in this game. I think they're doing a good job on a pretty shoestring, like... There's a lot of voice acting in this game, it seems like, and there's like 5 voice actors in this game. So... I respect that it was clearly somewhere that they worked with the resources they had and stretched them out quite a lot. Like if you look at the credit list, like Logan Cunningham, who is of course the Supergiant voice guy, he's the narrator in Bastion, he's the sword in Transistor. He voices like 10 characters in this game. And also he's the guy, he is presumably in-house. Okay, press X while dashing to dash strike. I like the little here's your kit up in the left corner. Yeah. Do a lot of the same roguelike loop over and over again and not hear any repeated barks. Yeah. Which is definitely worth doing it. Thought Zagreus' one-liners were super dull. From what little I've played so far, I am a little unimpressed with... I mean, like, if you wanted to give it the most charitable reading, Zagreus is just a tired, like, petulant teen dude. Like, he thinks he's really cool, and he's not. He's not cool, actually. But that doesn't necessarily make it more fun to hear him rattling them off. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it as it wears on. Hold and then release X to Spinity Din attack. Holy shit. I see. And why? Ah. Oh. Interesting. Hang on. If I'm facing away... Hello, Skelly? Come back.
What'd I miss?
Okay. Yeah.
You call that a hit?
I see. Interesting. I think I like the spear so far. Zagreus is Mako from Legend of Korra IRL. I may not understand this right now, but it's true. I never actually watched much Korra, so... The song in this game that's in 5.4, that's what started warming you up to it. Nice.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Daedalus Hammer. Ooh. Dash strike hits 3 times, but it limits your dash range. Oh, I want the dash range. Yeah, Koja, that kind of seems like the thing. Like, it doesn't seem like it's enough to get in the way of enjoying the game. Multiple silver-haired aunties that do kung fu, that's a solid recommendation. I enjoyed Avatar. I think Korra, from what little I've seen of it, seems, I don't know, different. Massive spin sounds good though. It seems like a good, solid thing to choose. Excuse me. Oh, the range on that is crazy. Oh, I like that.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Seen like half of Avatar, not a single bit of Korra? Yeah, I was that way for a while. I've only seen Korra in passing when siblings were watching it lately. This game nailed the very important point of Greek mythology and that literally everyone is hot in some amount of DTF. Yeah, no, I think they understood that part of the assignment. Wait, hang on. Ooh. Oh, I have crazy range on my default standing attack, but I have a really crazy... I have like a whoosh when I dash strike. That's cool. What's my typical weapon picks for games? That is a good question. That is a really good question, actually. I don't know. Honestly, I'm usually a sucker for something at least slightly ranged. Though it depends on how it feels to do ranged attacks like that. Two-hand strength build only, yeah. No, I like to engage at range. I like a gun. I like a good feeling bow, but like a fast firing bow. I don't know. Honestly, I don't play a tremendous amount of games that have weapon builds and variety like that, so it's hard for me to call to mind exactly what my preferences are.
Next.
But I guess in cases where I do have the choice, I will often choose a ranged attacker in that way. But yeah, it's always interesting what people gravitate towards. Oh, hey, you have a spin attack too, huh? I should have known. I guess that's the problem with the spin attack I'm seeing so far, is I don't like how long I have to... Okay, I don't actually have to charge it up that long.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Okay. Is there like a button I can hit to get just like a real quick overview of... Oops, that's not the button I want. Ooh. What do you mean, X? I just want like a quick like overview of the map so that I can quickly go towards the exit when I'm done, but that's okay. The chambers all seem small enough that it won't be a major irritant. Ah, see, that's where I want to use the spin attack. Comboing out of a chain into spawning enemies. You like Knuckles because you're a mad woman and love to scrap? It's understandable. That seems very fennel.
Well, no.
Very... Yeah, Darren, it doesn't seem like that kind of game, considering. But, you know. Not a playstyle that would appeal to Terra? Yeah, not as much. I mean, I know I can't go back. I just want to know how to go forward in a hurry. Oh, it's a fountain chamber I commissioned. Sip. Take a sip, my lord. 300 bullet per minute machine gun, true. Every now and then I have the awful temptation, because of the fact that it's like constantly discounted to like 80% off. I'm like, oh, what if I like bought Borderlands 3 just to have a video game that is a good dude clicker? And then I'm like, but is it worth it? Is it worth suffering through Borderlands 3 to click dudes? And then I'm like, it's not.
And not a moment too soon.
I wasn't paying attention to whatever you just told me about that pool, Zagreus, so I hope it wasn't important. You like the gameplay of Borderlands 3? That's kind of the thing, like... With Borderlands 2, I hate the writing. Writing is fucking terrible. But... it's really obnoxious. But I do like clicking on dudes. It does feel kind of good to click dudes in that game. Yeah, the writing is worse in 3 somehow, is what I've heard, so I should have gotten the darkness, not the key. Look at these little pot dudes. Look at these fellas. Hi Jazz, Borderlands 3 plays like a dream and is unbearable to listen to. Yeah, that seems like about where it seems like people land on it. Isn't there literally like a mod to just like remove dialogue from the game?
A key to a weapon.
Yeah, also, yeah, no, Randy Pitchford seems like a terrible person.
Let's go, lads.
Alright, these guys again. Okay. You guys seem less threatening when I have actual health. Ah! Okay. I need to remember that I can't dash cancel out of this in the way that I would like to. We called Duke Nukem a joke to Gearbox. The thing about Duke Nukem Forever is it kind of was a joke by the time they got there. Like, it was a real white elephant IP at that point. Like, you were never going to ship a satisfying Duke Nukem Forever just because, like, I don't think you could... To ship a Duke Nukem game that worked in 2011 or whatever would require a fundamental rework of the character. But also, yeah, fuck Randy Pitchford. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. We're shipping that in 2011. Now that I can get behind Adeline. Ray Murray, your ship of the year every year. Over 20 years running. Zeus, what boon have you for me? Duke Nukem from the ship posts. Yeah. I do like chain lightning when I damage a foe.
I feel all tingly.
Good to know, Zag. 3D Realms beta looked so promising. It probably would have been if it, you know, if they'd been able to ship it in 2002 or whenever.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. Wow, brutal Vulcan trash, Zag.
That sound.
Hello, Dionysus. Revelry?
Good time. Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this.
Convinced it was Gearbox. I don't know. I don't think Gearbox did anything good with it, but I think that it sounds like it was one of those projects that was just never going to ship. It seems like they were just... It was just a fundamental boondoggle of a franchise at that point. 100% down for Duke Nukem game that exactly like Duke 3D and the plot is we put Yanni in a recording booth. I think if you did that now, I think we're in a place where you could put out a Duke Nukem game that, yeah, just played like a classic boomer shooter. And treats the character with... I mean, there was they put out those Shadow Warrior reboots, which, I mean, a whole other kettle of fish there, but, like, you know, it's not like there's not the capacity to bring back that kind of IP and take it less than seriously. How are you doing, Dionysus? Imagine how good woke Duke Nukem could be if someone funny wrote it. It definitely has potential. You liked those? Yeah. No, look, it seems like the gameplay on those is cool. It's more the writing than I'm... Yeah, who knows on. What have I got from Dionysus, the god of wine and madness? What a combo. Also, hi Gwen. Special Olympics hangover. I should be using my special. I keep forgetting I have that. Hi Digimint, welcome in. How's it going? It's going good. This game feels good to play. Have you heard about this? You heard about this game that came out 3 years ago? People like... I'm just gonna take the damage resistance, to be honest. That seems nice to have. Because I get the callback. Ooh. Ah. Okay, only one way out. Okay. I can't wait until I get some of the chain dashes. That seems Brimstones, I see. Ow. Why am I... I'm talking about the right sim. Oh yeah, look, no, I know, yeah, I know they cleared the incredibly low bar of making it less racist than the original Shadow Warrior. I don't know if they managed to turn it around to not fundamentally a game where you play as someone who's the character who is... At the end of the day, you are playing a character named Lo Wang because they thought it was funny to have a character named Lo Wang. And you're starting from a bad point there, to say the least. But I'm glad that they at least recognized that there was an issue that they needed to work from, you know? I appreciate that an attempt was made, I just don't know if they quite stuck the landing. But yeah, I don't know if what Duke Nukem Forever could have been. Have I heard about Hades 2? Hades 2 nuts. See, I knew where you were going with that, Gwen. I understand. Explodes, exactly. Damn, got him. But yeah, Hades 2 Gender Boogaloo.
Gemstones.
Seems like it might be cool. Kinda why I figured I should, you know, actually get around to this video game. I was like, hey, what if...
That must be one of those infernal troves.
Ooh. Beam.
Do your worst.
I figured it would probably be good to get around to this video game before the Squeakquel came out. Sorry, you should all know that I'm incapable of reading the word beam in anything other than a Neko Arc voice. Beams are so unisex. Okay. A palm of power, I see.
Gods grant me strength.
Okay, that buffs a boon. I see. I understand now. I would like to buff that one. I would like to do more chain lightning damage. Good Chochi Nakata voice, thank you. Trove Trial potentially restore my health. I mean, I'm at such low health that it's probably worth it. Oh shit, dad overlay. A lot of little guys on screen. I don't know how I feel about that. If I could get a spin attack off, it seems like it would be very effective. Why did I switch over to using my D-pad all of a sudden? I forgot which control I was using.
Finally.
Oh, I see. The amount restored is affected by how good you do? Interesting. Well, either way, that's... was worth. Yugi would have been fine. Oh yeah, look, I mean, it's... yeah. It's not the Chuka sex, just really likes boobs, yeah. I think it's... I do think the character has been rehabilitated in Image somewhat. I don't know. Those sure were games that came out in the 90s. How fast you clear the enemies, I see. Going through the voice lines on the regular, true. This way, I guess. Personally, I'm a big enjoyer of the website that just has, presumably, I don't know when they got Johnson John to do this, but it's just him reading off like all the reading off all the all like the menu options in a text editor. So it's just him going, text edit, about text edit, bold, underline, italic. Life up. That was a nice easy room. I like the statues of Megara there with the dudes underfoot included in the statue.
Whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Yeah, maybe it might. Maybe, haha, maybe. Johnson John's more controversial than Duke Nukem. Yeah, unsurprising, unfortunately. Johnson John, famous voice actor of Big the Cat. Alright, well I actually have health this time, which is a good start, I think. Okay. Hi. Oh, she is running towards me, as if it's going to hurt. Okay, she's charging up for a dash. She has really big, obvious tells, which I appreciate. Oof. Still does a lot of damage, though, in a very wide area. Also, she has summoned ads to make this mildly more frustrating. Duke Nukem should be like Johnny from Guilty Gear. I see. Ooh! Oh, she's doing Dan Marku to me. That's not Dan Marku. That's not Bullet Hell. That's not even Bullet Tartarus. Should also get Norio Wakamoto to voice him. Norio Wakamoto should be the dub of, yeah. But yeah, he was kind of being a jerk about the Duke Nukem impressions. If Duke Nukem was like Johnny Bravo, you think you'd like him? I think that is, yeah, probably the closest analog for the character. In a sense that works. He is a woman enjoyer and woman respecter. Johnny Bravo is worse than Duke Nukem because fucking Seth MacFarlane never wrote for Duke Nukem. Yeah, Johnny Bravo doesn't respect women. I bet not. Meet some of your friends? Oh, I'd love to, Meg. Also, wow, I've only done half of your health bar, huh? That's not great. I should maybe focus on doing damage to you. Whoops. I don't even think I got bopped by her. Yeah, Johnny Bravo thinks he respects women, yeah. I think that is true. It is funny when Johnny Bravo eats shit. That is also... Johnny Bravo is the butt of the joke.
Says here one of the wretched thugs got you.
Wretched thugs.
They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess.
Yeah, that seems about right, Keeg. Have you tried moving out of the way? I'll try and think of that next time. Thanks.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the
Thanks, Greg Kasavan, writer of this video game.
That shade boy is my newly designated
contractor.
One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand?
I'm very confused about the economy of the underworld, Hades, but that's okay.
Funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled
Perhaps.
Nice.
Nice.
What's that there? Something from the Fates.
Ooh. Where are we looking? Ooh, tiling, comma, skull. You know, Gianni has definitely got more hearts and minds on his side than John St. John.
You have returned.
Hi again.
Setback which you cannot overcome.
Good for him.
Bye, Nix.
Bye, Nix. Okay, well, that was a very, very brief talkitude. Reflects. Okay. Well, that is a small amount, huh? +1 per rank. Nix, true, Gwen. Well, I'm gonna just sink that into both of those, I guess.
I think that should do it.
That'll do. Wait. Oh, I need 5 keys to unlock this next thing, so I do still need keys. Interesting.
Who needs sleep?
Who needs sleep? Me. Very sleepy.
How's it going?
Waiting over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Why does it look like... Oh, I got a
Prestigious blade of the underworld. I need your
boost
strength.
to my shit if I use this. Cool. I like that. Favorite FPS actor is Stephen Waite. I'm not familiar.
All right, one more time.
Nice incentive to rotate weapons. Yeah, it seems like a good way of incentivizing that.
This one was bound to show up, I guess.
Bound to show up, I guess. You seem so unimpressed with the help you're receiving sometimes, Zag.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say.
Hi, Ares.
Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there. And tell me all
Fellow
about
student of death. That's a good way to phrase it.
of death, you see.
Curse of Agony, I see. Inflicts doom. Casts a blade rift. My dash creates a blade rift where I started. Ooh.
More bloodshed then.
Ah, interesting. Cool.
You're nothing.
You're nothing.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld,
Caleb in Blood, Nialis, Tep in Dusk, and Minos Prime and Ultra Kill. I see. New school.
to perhaps map it out.
Largely.
Sure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
I will get around to some of those. I mean, yeah, Blood is old, so yeah.
That was for last time.
But you know, presumably had a bit of a dry spell in his career between. Also a bunch of old 90s cartoons, yeah. Backstab, wall slam.
I'll take that.
Whoosh, whoosh. Dink. And a few humongous entertainment games too. Cool. I'm always like a little surprised by like, and like I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the quote-unquote caliber of voice actor they got for those. But it's always like a little surprising just like how many like, oh, it's that person's show up in those humongous games. I'm a little sad that I missed out on a lot of those growing up, honestly. Like, I played like a Pajama Sam game at a family friend's house. Those all seem... Oh, shit. I'm taking hits. Oh yeah, I know there's definitely ways to play them now, but you know...
That's mine.
Hit's kinda different than it would have when I was, you know, 8. But yes, obviously, if I am so inclined, there are certainly great ways to play them in a modern context. the advantage of Scum VM and so on.
That's something.
Okay, I'm taking silly hits, but yeah, on the other hand, unlike the small typo notes, loving how you're instantly able to pick up voice acting, yeah. No, it's always fun to be able to like go like, oh shit, I know that.
Fountain chamber.
Fountain chamber.
Sweet.
This is Zagreus, and you've reached the fountain chamber. Fountain chamber. Fountain chamber. Yeah, Tom Kenny and Spyro. He gets around. So what is this little skull icon? Is this like, oh, it's a hard room? Hadn't really paid much mind to it. Pamela Adlon and Grim Fandango. I need to play Grim Fandango. Mini boss, right? Okay, yeah. That's right. Let me say hi to Karen.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon.
I do, yeah. Look, I am a big Tim Schafer fan, generally speaking. As is my friend Jazz. Yeah, Grim Fandango and Full Throttle. Full Throttle seems less essential, but I think I have the remasters of both of those, which I really do need to get around to, because I, yeah, enjoy Tim Schafer's work. Speaking of, I need to get around to Psychonauts 2 someday, but like, I tried it, like I signed up for like a free trial of Game Pass, specifically just to play Psychonauts 2, and ended up subscribed to it for way too long.
Brilliant.
And did not finish that game. Because the thing about Psychonauts 2 is Psychonauts 2 plays way better than Psychonauts 1 does, unsurprisingly. It's just kind of tedious. Hi, Fennel. How's it going, Fennel? Hi. Can I pick up this shiny thing? This one? This big... There's aunties, you promise?
Always a pleasure, Charon.
You promise this? This thing? I see. I do like to get a boon of Athena. I've seen her. Right. Deflection. Special stronger, reduced damage from traps, reduced damage from foes. Yeah, I'm just gonna take less. Yeah. No, I don't think you do when you're buying them from the shop panel. I probably should have spent that on health or a power up, but that's okay. Yeah. Sorry, Fennel, you've wronged me for the last time.
Oh no.
Your friendship means nothing. Remain exactly where you are? I can't. I shan't even. I like that there's just rocks that shoot lasers at you. That's funny to me.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
Thanks for free money. Whew. I'm taking some silly hits. I like how mashy this game can be. Honestly. I like a good mashing game. Like, obviously, you know, you gotta have an awareness, you gotta mix it up, you gotta avoid damage, but...
Blood and darkness.
You found out how to pirate Lego sets. How does that work?
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Like, ordering the... Like, I'm curious. I don't think you had told me that. No. Unranked damage resistance buff's not worth taking, but if I can get Athena's reflection on a button, yeah. Bricklinkstud.io. That's a good URL. That's a good bit. I'm gonna grab a power pump. Then just pull up the original instructions. Sick. No, I would absolutely download a Lego set. I feel like, I forget if I brought it up on stream. The lasers from these guys I'm not loving. I think it's cool that they shoot lasers. I think it's not amazing. Big orange guys, one of Casper's uncles, I see. Ah, 6.9%, nice. At the same time, I kind of just want to buff my blade dash. Decision. I should get more keys. Specialized bits like bionicle pieces, yeah, don't click that probably. That's fair. Whoosh, whoosh. These little spider mines. You were just doing it because it was 6.9? Yeah, no, fair. I understand. Carry on. You can post a render of what you built in Discord? Sick. I mean, obviously virtual Legos are never going to be quite as satisfying as real-ass Legos, but also it's hard to complain about cheap is free, you know? Oh, I took a rough hit in there. Oh, double key.
At home.
I see. Probably should just take the cash. I don't know if I said it before. I kind of want to do as like a stream, like theme. I don't know, probably month, honestly. I would love to explore the kind of pre-Lego Star Wars Lego games, because I think that's a really interesting chunk of video game sort of... Oh shit. Ow. Rah, same Zag. Me too, Zagreus. Including Lego Rock Raiders. Including all the hits, including Lego Island, Lego Races, Lego Rock Raiders, and even the ones that kind of suck, like Legoland and Lego Stunt Rally. And Lego Races 2. And Lego Island 2, which is actively Kusoge. Rock Raiders was your first RTS and you miss it? I played through all of Rock Raiders a few years back. That game is jank as hell and kind of busted, but also really cool. Had a good Monster Rancher 1 monster on it. Nice. You know little of those games? Yeah, no, that was my childhood for sure. You loved my Lego Island 2 stream? Now that's a blast from the past, Gwen, but I also had a really good time streaming that as one of my very earliest VTubing streams. Let's... Yeah, let's go this way. Whatever. Give me that Athena buff. Yeah, I'll pick a favorite.
She is your mother, as I understand?
She's not, but
We
thanks.
Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself.
Okay. Okay, let's get a special, because I need more excuse to use the special, honestly.
Are unpredictable, my kin, but you shall find
Sorry, Ares.
responses to such acts to be the definition of consistency.
Sorry, Lord Ares.
That's the other thing it seems like they nailed about Greek mythology is the tremendous amount of infighting. Whew. But you know, Lego Island 2 is like a bad fucking game. And it's like bad in ways that aren't like sure, there's a lot of like, you know, licensed kids games, especially of that kind of era, that are kind of unremarkable. Lego Island 2, I think, is special. Rip. It's petty bitches, one and all of them, for sure.
I'd like to think I learned something back there.
I would like to think that. Doesn't make it true, Zag. Have I ever played Junkbot? Hell yeah, I have. I grew up with that shit. Junkbot kicks ass.
Dead that time. Those mean old slappy guys?
Mean old slappy guys?
I don't know.
Thanks, Hypnos, for the hot tips.
Right.
No, Junkbot's a banger. Anyone remember the PC Lego game about making railroads? You mean Lego Loco? See, Lego Loco is, I feel like, one of the, like, emblematic of, like, the kind of... Genuinely, I think there was, like, a kind of a weird spirit to that early wave of Lego games, where they were trying to, like... They were trying to translate, you know, the joy of Lego to a video game. It doesn't seem like the gods can actually see what's going on down there, so they're getting real mad that their messages are getting left on read. Yeah, I can see that.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad.
Thanks, Achilles.
All our sparring practice.
You've got something for me?
Wait, you're giving me your codex?
A codex?
I can't accept something like this.
Lego Creator's cool, because Lego Creator's whole thing was, like...
Not just your love of warfare. Besides...
Lego Creator is, like, the most direct, what if we just made virtual Legos? What if you were straight up building brick shit?
I'm grateful.
Okay, cool. Codex. I see. Lore unlocked. Anyway, here, have some nectar, honestly.
Hey, Achilles.
You seem like you deserve it.
Really isn't much, but...
Attack shit and cause them to explode into triangles. Oh, it exploded into bricks. Those bricks actively flew out of there.
This really is for me. You beat me.
The thing about Lego Creator that I don't think would fly in this day and age. Do the things in Lego Creator play? So that's the thing. Like, can you drive a car you build? Yes, actually. It had controllable vehicles, or you could put them on like a little autopilot like loop, or even I think you could tell the cars to smartly drive on roads you laid out. It was cool shit. And the thing that would not fly about that video game in the modern era is there was a special kind of brick that you could place on anything. It was called a Destructo brick. And what that thing did is it fucking blew up. And the thing is, you could put those Destructo bricks on your vehicles.
So much, sir.
And the thing about when you put a Destructo brick on a vehicle... The thing about when you put a Destructo brick on a vehicle is that when that vehicle collided with anything, that would activate it. Yeah, like an airplane, for instance. Lego Creator is too good.
Decided to come home.
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate
Me too.
the finer things.
I liked also you could just put like you could turn like any object into like a weird like hoverboard by just like putting an antenna on it. You could fly a dragon in the Knights Kingdom one. I never got to play the Knights Kingdom one. I missed out on dragon flying. What the hell?
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words. Sooner or later,
You love your mom
this
too?
life
I'm glad to hear that,
you've chosen
Fox.
for
Welcome in.
yourself shall teach you I was right.
Zag hates his dad. Good talk? Question mark?
What once was a small lounging area within
I hope you're having a good evening, Vox. I hope it is less freezing than it was. But it probably is still kind of freezing, huh?
mourning the missing prince.
Utter shambles.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Dog tore the place up. But yeah, Lego games
It's never bedtime here.
It's never bedtime, I see. You're not cold because you simply do not go outside. I'm glad you could avoid going outside and being becoldened. I like getting backstab damage. I'll be honest. Oh, I can unlock new talents too. I probably should have done that before I spent those. Yeah, Lego Creator's a little jank to get running on modern machines, but single most novel thing about Lego Creator is you had access to Lego pieces in colors you didn't own IRL. See, you could live out your virtual Lego dreams. Boiling blood. Ah, I see. Well, that would require me to actually be using cast, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on that. This sets your own were very old, so that was like mostly, yeah, just primary colors. Display case. Ah, I see. Keepsakes. Minus damage from the front, more damage in the back. I'm good, thanks. I would prefer not to. Using that thing now? Yes, I am. And what of it?
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough
Yeah, they were new when you got them.
right up against the wall and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom.
I've seen many old PCs. I will admit I hadn't paid much attention. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall, I see. The walls are your friend.
Smack guys against walls.
Yeah, just that you got a lot of old PCs. I love that for you. Full as come, so you're hell. Interesting. Fascinating revelation, Darren.
Again.
Some casts are better than others, I see. But yeah, I think there's genuinely a really interesting creative spirit to a lot of those early Lego games. Even the ones that are more like conventionally gamey games like Lego Racers, I still think that's cool. Triple jab, strikes 3 times in a spread back. Oh, I like that. Attack has more range. My attack already has so much range. Chain skewer. Anyone fuck with Lego Digital Designer? I feel like I tried it a little back in the day. But it was like a little too technical and like a little clunky to use back in the day. Why don't you extending jab some bitches? I think that's against Twitch terms of service, Fox.
This should work.
But much to think about.
Nice.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Mostly used a different weapon for this. Fair. You don't know what I've seen yet? Not a lot, honestly. Weapon-wise, I've only got this and the sword unlocked, and I guess I can unlock the shield and the bow.
They're finished.
Well, they got trashed. Shield's what you used a ton? Interesting. Perhaps I shall try it out next time I get to loop and unlock it. I'll take a boon. Okay, that's cool. I like a chain attack. Continuing to mourn your beloved Mod Nation racers, I am sorry for your loss of racing. Hello, Aries.
The Eternal Spear. I thought it lost. Have you any
Why are you
idea
drinking lives? That's not how I'd say it.
glory days?
Doom, doom, doom. You know what? I think I didn't actually get as much use out of the blade dash as I thought I would. I think maybe just straight attack buffing might be the way to go here. Only weapon you didn't like using in this was the base sword. Even the base sword seems pretty good. But I'm glad to hear that pretty much all the weapons are going to be a good time. I feel like Traveler's Tales LEGO games feel emblematic of what LEGO is in recent times, i.e. a vehicle just for IP. Yeah, it does kind of seem like the direction they've really driven themselves in, which is a shame. Did you know that in the scheme of things, licensed LEGO like sets are actually like shockingly recent? Like, I mean, not like recent because time marches on and we're all old, but like I got the LEGO X-Wing as a kid, which was one of the, like, actually one of the first, like, licensed LEGO sets. Like, they had, like, a few, like, weird little licensed crossovers prior to that, but that was the first, like, here's our first, like, major crossover. They were late 90s, they were coinciding with the special editions and shit. And that was literally, yeah, the first license they got. Which, like, A, great partnership, fucking cool. Like, that was a masterstroke, let's be honest. Let's be honest, it's a great choice. Incredibly good license to go with. Fits extremely well. Jesus, I'm taking a lot of wailing from these guys. I should probably be more careful and use my ranged attack, which I have. Almost like I have an attack with tremendous range on it that I can use to not be in melee damage for it. Yeah, Star Wars works really well for it. But it kind of sucks that, like, if you want to get LEGO now, it's mostly that shit. Yeah, Marvel, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, The Simpsons. The Super Mario ones seem really weird. Like, I don't like any of that LEGO Mario shit. Even like the TV with the game on it. It's seems kind of cool, I guess, but like, I don't know if I'm about it. You're going through it last night, yeah. Okay, that chain attack on that throw is kind of cracked. Yeah, also, they could stand to drop the Harry Potter license like it's hot. Or shit requires an app, I don't... The only time I want to use an app with my LEGO shit is if I'm making some kind of cool robot. Doomstone. This is a ridiculous design. I love it. Fucking skull gem. You've heard of the Crystal Skull, now get ready for the Skull Crystal. NES the castle on the Big Bowser one. I haven't kept up to date on what they're doing. I hate the one that's just the Mario. I do not like this version of the Plumber Man.
One less giant evil crystal then.
One less giant evil crystal.
In the name of Hades.
Thank goodness. Bowser was one of your favorite things to build out of Legos as a kid. Wild to think they have an official one now. That's cool. See, that's at least a cool thing. You think Toagali is having a good day? No. Unfortunately. My Doom effects deal more damage, more Doom desire. Wish all the Garmatoran a very smile, true. Blood frenzy. I could take more time to activate. Interesting. I guess that's probably my choice.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself.
Very little downside, yeah.
Forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Yeah, that seems describable. I do kind of like Zagreus giving a little bit of shit to the narrator. Like, I'm you know, the rest I can take or leave, but like, but I do like Zagreus just being like, I don't know, it seems kind of describable. Let down looking up the instruction booklets for Bionicles, could have sworn the combination at the end was cyclical. I forget, it's been a very long time since I looked at a Bionicle instruction booklet, unfortunately. What if I simply did not come close enough for you to engage? Also, hell yeah, good luck, travel to Magfest friends. I hope you all have a great time out there. The brown one combined with the blue one, the blue combined with the green. Nah, I feel like it was more just like, here's like a 3-pack combo. Yeah, brown to blue, blue to brown. Right, yeah, it was like 2 or 3 of them. Unfortunately. It would be cooler if it did have like the full cycle, and also that would incentivize you better to get more of them. They should have done that. Love an intro to Bionicle stream. I wish I was the kind of person who could do that. I feel like I don't have enough deep Bionicle lore knowledge. I don't like these bomb pots, to be honest. Big question block that opens up to show little dioramas. Sick. Also, yeah, enjoy Sonic the Fighters at Magfest, y'all. Bionicle intro stream to your backlog. Jazz seems like she could do a Bionicle intro stream. Bionicle Flash Adventure might be Traithiel Twitch TV content, perhaps. I feel like I didn't... I don't know if I did that one. I spent a lot of time on Lego.com playing very many Flash games. And I thought some of the Bionicle shit on there was... Shit, hang on. I gotta focus on not die. Sorry, guys. I gotta play the video game for a moment. Wait up. Great conversation. I gotta play the video game. Whew. If it was marketably toyetic and 6-color faction based on the odds. And I love that for you, Jazz. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thread of thought. I spent a lot of time on Lego.com checking that shit out. I think it's kind of crazy to look back on how much... Like, I mean, Bionicle is cool. We all know this already. But it's kind of wild to look back on how much Bionicle was, like, a huge, like... cross-media, like, new media property. Like, they were kind of, like... They were like, damn... Y'all hear about this internet shit? We can put like comics and like short movies of this shit on the internet. Like spending like half an hour on your dial-up shit to watch a like 30-second MOV of these CG renders doing stuff. Those 6 colors, but they're all on the same side.
Felt something.
Crazy is how low quality it all was. I don't think it was that low quality. I think it was interesting. Also, you know, it's for children, I don't know. I haven't revisited a lot of it. Perhaps with the benefit of hindsight, one can recognize that it's kind of jank. I'm going this way. I don't have a lot of health, huh? Even Lego's original stuff is more like franchise and IP based? Yeah, absolutely. Which, like, makes sense, but yeah. It's more, yeah, here's Ninjago or Monkey Kid or whatever. Which seems, I've heard Monkey Kid, like, slaps ass. I've heard that like show is actually really kick-ass, like as children's franchise TV goes. Like it seems like it's kind of legit actually.
Something for the mirror.
Yeah. Bubble bubble. Look at the, like, dynamic lighting on this shit. Ninjago is what Naruto wanted to be. Yeah. Should have made shows based on the Explorer Knight sets. I mean, even back in the, like, you know, like, late 90s period, they were building these, like, sub-franchises, too. Like, not even just Bionicle, but, like, your Rock Raiders or your Alpha Team was one. It was kind of weird, that felt like they were trying to sub-franchise it. Galador was its own thing, which like it wasn't even really Lego based. It's kind of the fucked up thing about Galador. Like it was Lego adjacent. I do like that the health item here does just kind of appear to be like a delicious gyro. Fucked up that the Explorer stuff got superseded by just like actual Lego Indiana Jones. Yeah, R.I.P. Johnny Thunder. And fries. God, I would fucking kill for a gyro. I could fucking devour a fucking souvlaki wrap. Gyro, look, I know it's wrong, Frogger. I know it's wrong, Jazz. We don't have heroes here. We have souvlaki, which is basically we accidentally named a different Greek dish another Greek dish. Let me see. I got 260. I got heaps of shit, actually. Do I get 25 health when I buff my health? Yeah. I can get both HP items, but what if I also want a boon? You put the you in behavior just for me to make it clear I'm teasing. Thank you, Jazz. It's okay, I know. Hey, sick.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, that's not what I meant to hit, but I'll get it anyway, thank you. Battle Rage sounds good.
The war is on.
Oh, but I can't get that as well as that. Oh well.
Much better.
In Traveler's Tales games, the environments aren't made out of Lego either unless they're interactable. Yeah. If you're gonna be Lego, you gotta commit to being Lego.
Let's have a look at...
I never saw the Galador show. I never interacted with it much beyond the weird, shitty adventure game on the website that was like jank as fuck.
Hi, Meg.
All right, it's Meg time.
There you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe
We're all just haters. Maybe I am. I don't know, it seems like it has been floated that the idea of kind of semi-ironically watching the Galador show could be a fun time.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to
There was a Flash game that was tied in with Galador, and it was literally just Puzzle Fighter, like straight up, like it's just Puzzle Fighter. Okay, being able to engage you from a distance seems very helpful, is the thing. You love Puzzle Fighter? Yeah, but like you might think, oh, it's kind of like Puzzle Fighter, but like, the thing about like licensed Flash games in the day is like, they were not afraid to make video games that were just other video games. Like, you know, there was like a Neopets game that's just Mr. Driller. At least one, honestly. But, like, it's just Puzzle Fighter is the thing. Like, I didn't know it at the time because I was, you know, like 8 and didn't know what Puzzle Fighter was. But now that I know what Puzzle Fighter is, I can see clearly, oh, this is just Puzzle Fighter. Literally a feature import official Lego set. Yeah, they're not even hiding it. Why make new game when old game already good? Okay, I'm not doing nearly as much damage to her as I would like, unfortunately. Why improve on perfection? Exactly. Well, I mean, if you're David Stakey, then you rebalance that or whatever. Some kind of HD remix.
Hear me on my authority.
Puzzle Fighter. I should try and get good at Puzzle Fighter. I should play more arcade puzzle games, honestly. The thing is, I'm not very good at them. Oh, hey, Dummy Harpy. Hi, Critic. Yes, it's her. Ms. Fury herself. I can understand why she would be Zagreus' ex-girlfriend. Don't forget to play Grand Blue Rising this week. Did they, like, rotate the characters? I know I had to download an update. They've rotated. Who have they rotated in this week? Also play Twinkle. Shit.
I'll kill you next time too.
Play Twinkle Star Sprites? Hell yeah, we should. Twinkle Star Sprites, I'm also dog shit at. Very bad at that video game.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Well, at least I actually died to Meg this time, I think. Gotta, like, buy the game now.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Thanks, Hypnos. Thanks for saying those nice things about my ex-girlfriend.
There you are. Before you go, my child, your father's mood is rather...
You want to play with more people who aren't like super serious about fighting games? Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I think it is. Well, clearly we should spar some, Lena. We should spar. We should get in there. I am also not good at fighting games. I'm not super serious. Father Rude is rather difficult right now. Leave him be. I would love to not. I would love to leave him be, but he's got a little exclamation mark, so I gotta.
Satisfied your foolish urges. Perhaps a lash.
If I can dodge and bomb, I can survive for a while. Perhaps. I got a lashing from the Fury's whips. Whom up satisfying their foolish urges by getting lashed with whips.
I had it out with them already, thanks.
Such nonsense.
That's okay, Fennel. I appreciate the attempt.
Openly, and now you lie. On my next meeting with the Furies, we'll have a word about all this. You rest assured.
Wish I could be there to see your face. Achilles on break, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Lashing from the Fury Swips would do a lot of things, but it would not make me straight. Yeah, we're built different, Jazz. You and most of chat, I think. You played fight games for 20 years before you decided to stop being bad. Bold decision. I'm just gonna keep buffing my backstab attacks, honestly. Those whip ass. I like that.
Felt that, I think. Not even tired, thanks.
Belial, Name, and Siegfried, I see. Belial. They put Eno in Guilty Gear Strive, so you had to stop being bad. Yeah, they forced you.
Hitting a while out there, boyo?
Hasn't actually rotated yet, I see.
You just keep at it, though. You're getting tougher, getting smarter. Between the two of those, I'm thinking you'll pull through soon enough here.
You were telling me to hit walls before, though, Skelly.
Appreciate it, Skelly.
Do I blow my key to try out the bow?
Open up. Coronat, the Heart Seeker.
I see.
Let's deal some death.
I'm not sure if I'm going to like the bow in this play case. You have to go, but it's been fun hanging out. Thanks for hanging out for a bit, Digimint. Take care. Have a good one. See you around. Oh, I already don't like this at all, actually. With enough price. I think Fennel meant well, Lena. But yeah, I get it. I understand the feeling of... Right in the vertebrae. Yes, you're a Spinosaurus. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. I know you didn't mean anything by it, Fennel, but it is... Yeah.
That's the spirit.
I know it may not have been directed in that way, but I think, you know, either way. I don't think I like this bow, I'm gonna be honest. It's all good, just, you know. Volley fire. Oh, I like that though, is the thing. Just make a conversation. Yeah, I get it. Okay, the bow special I like a lot more. Why would I ever want to use not the special is now my question. Bow was your favorite? Interesting. I do like this special. I do like the looks of that. Single shot's more DPS? Yeah, but it's, I guess if you're doing like single target attacking, you'd probably want to focus in that way. Time the bow's regular attack to do big damage? Right, I see. Really reliant on your boons. Yeah, I could imagine that. Well, I'll give it a shot.
Ready.
What was I gonna say?
Crashing waves. The trident.
Trident.
It's Uncle number 2. It's got to be.
Yeah, attack targets a single enemy, special spreads damage. Right.
I accept this message.
Uncle number 2.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle?
Daft taught a lot of boons since the volley makes any on-hit attacks get saucy. Yeah.
You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Thanks, Uncle number 2. How does it feel to be second uncle? Special boons. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. That sounds good.
Looks like I caught a big one.
Especially for a 70% buff. Holy shit. And knocks enemies away. That seems like a really... It seems like a really good special boon to get straight away. Don't know why, but every time you see Poseidon in this game, you want to rip his beard off. It does look... Something about the way the beard is rendered is it does look extremely, like, grabbable. I understand you. Like, grabbable, but, like, kinda ratty, you know? It does kind of look like if you gave it a good hard pull, that most of it would come off. You're still thinking about Meg's voice. She seems like, I mean, any other thoughts on the voice acting aside, she's understanding the assignment. It's good. I would like some health. Yeah, beard rendered on different animation cell. Exactly. Skull piles. Who are piling their skulls? Okay, yeah, I like this actually. You know the thing I said earlier about how I like ranged attacks? Yeah, get health now versus think about buying health in the shop later. Meg good. This is known. Woman, steppy. 11:11 here. Congratulations on existing in time. It's 3:11 here. Amber is the color of my energy. I think I got a really good initial boon for this is also the thing. Like, getting that much of a buff and the pushback on this seems like exactly the kind of thing I want. Woo. You like Aphrodite? I mean, that's her deal. Should I just keep buffing up my health though? Gotta make decisions. Bow isn't your favorite weapon, but the one you're best at? An interesting dilemma, Chris. Hammer? Okay, I made the right choice. Hammer! Fire! Thunder! Man, I like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga a whole damn lot. I never got into any of those other Mario and Luigi games. I tried Bowser's Inside Story, since that's the one everyone loves. It didn't do it for me the same way. Superstar Saga. Undefeated. Hammer's like the most important upgrades? I see. Never finished Bowser's Inside Story? Yeah, me neither. Superstar Saga was lightning in a bottle? Yeah, sadly. RIP Alpha Dream. Or thunder in a bottle. Locked, I see. Ooh. Oh, is that where I got the 7 times spear special? Oh shit. Shouldn't have become a franchise. Yeah, I don't know if it quite had the legs for that, unfortunately. 200 damage to distant foes. Or damage to nearby foes. Special 3 damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. Yeah, cool. Take that.
Quite the bow.
Would have preferred if Alpha Dream been the developer of various quirky cartoony RPGs. Yeah, they probably should have been able to spread their wings more. Instead of just Mario and Luigi. Yeah, it didn't seem like they were really... yeah. Hard to say. I think ultimately what they should have been allowed to do is put out the fucking Superstar Saga remake on the Switch. Oh, the shop stays locked until pick up the room reward. Ah, that's what was happening there. I see. Next time, Naruhodo. Pitch games to people other than Nintendo? Perhaps. All right. I like the soft auto aim. Like they really nailed like not making it feel too like, wait, is there a soft auto aim? Yes, there is. They don't like glue you onto the target too badly, but they make it so that you don't feel like you're desperately swiveling to try and actually hit the damn thing. That seems like a good balance. One interview said it was increasingly hard for them to get Mario and Luigi games greenlit. I can imagine. But yeah, it seems like probably should have branched out somewhat. I don't know. I guess the idea is that, you know, Mario and Luigi, that's huge franchise recognition, but at a certain point, you know, what's the trade-off there? Yeah. Hard for us to ever know. Yeah, that Superstar Saga remake on 3DS is really good, but it should not have been a 3DS game. That came out in like mid-2017. Like, there was time to put that game on the Switch. If that game had come out on the Switch, like, I don't know if I can say like Alpha Dream would still be alive, but it sure would have been more successful. I feel like it's safe to say it would have moved more units than being a 3DS game in 2017. Are the later games worth trying? I've basically heard nothing about the 3DS era Mario and Luigi games. Like, nothing particularly positive or negative, so... Anytime I tried to boot them up, I found them a little slow to start. And maybe that's just because I'm an impatient old crotchety bitch. Hey. Hey. Hi, Alfie. How's your times? Hey! They should make games for impatient old crotchety bitches, that's true. You started Mario and Luigi Dream Team? I see. Should have made an RPG starring Wario, they should have.
In some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them.
Come on.
Perhaps you know better than I.
I can imagine Zeus and Hades not really getting along with each other. My attack being able to deflect doesn't seem great, is the thing. These are all kind of mid-seeming. No loot bug? Yeah, you're really rolling rough on the loot bugs, Elfie. Cast damaging foes and deflecting. Whoa! That doubles up my cast damage. Yeah, that seems like the move, as long as I remember to hit that button. TBH.
Here we go again.
How foolhardy of you.
Try it out. I will.
Then here we go.
Ah! I didn't realize you were going to hit me with that attack. Woo! Interesting. I see. Also, I'm really appreciating having something that just does wild crowd control in this arena environment.
Worthless wretches.
Well, that's
Deflect any bullets, super important later, yeah. I did enjoy having reflect. I can buff my special damage even further. Let it rip. Beyblade. I see. Well of Charon. This is the mini shop. Petrolite. Cool. I can get Gatorade. I like. But it only lasts for a certain number of chambers or encounters. I see. Also, this currency doesn't maintain between runs. Interesting. As soon as they start throwing lots of bullets at you, yeah. I like the sound of that. Works for me. Key. And a key. I don't know what it's for, but you never know. The amount of my brain that is taken up by the bloopers to specifically Toy Story 2 is embarrassing. Okay, no issue. I like having more of that darkness.
over here.
Ooh. Oh, I can hit them both at once. Interesting. Piercing damage. Whoops. Single shot piercing is very good, that's true. Hitting multiple enemies will also apply my attack boon multiple times. True. I do love to stack up on hit effects. You love to stack them. Write a song. It's the whole philosophy behind the game's power system, right? I mean, you know, as far as like run-based games go, I feel like that became a very popular archetype in a post-Binding of Isaac world. Not that, you know, BOI obviously didn't invent, you know, run-based synergies in a roguelike, but Sonic's your favorite run-based game? What about Super Mario Run? Thanks, Leah. Appreciate you. You don't get it? Exclamation point. Stackable sounds like an adult Lunchables. Interesting concept, Tilly. Welcome in. Remember Cannabolt? I'm often remembering Cannabolt, actually, Lena. That used to be like the one phone game I had installed. You like Bit Trip Runner? Bit Trip Runner's pretty cool. New one of those? There's a remaster of the original, right? It's one of like 3 mobile game purchases you made. I got it in a Humble Bundle, I think. There was like a Humble Mobile Bundle or something. Remember playing it on Newgrounds? Yeah, I played it on Cricket or wherever.
Hey, Prince Zed.
Hi, Sisyphus. Prince Zed.
I was just getting back on
Rerunner, okay.
The Fury sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go?
And it has a level creator. Interesting.
What are you doing here?
I liked the original Bit Trip Runner. I really liked Runner 2. I bounced off Runner 3, weirdly. That was like a fairly early Switch game I picked up. But I just never didn't grab me the same way the first two did.
You know, just out on a little stroll as all.
And it's like I can't place like what about it isn't working for me.
I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just different. Maybe I changed. Ooh, benefits. I would like healing, I think.
It's all yours.
Thank you. Delicious. Hi, Baldy. Never change. I'm old and can't keep up with you do. That's okay, Gwen. Fuck. I'm so old I've said the wrong name. That's okay, Fennel. I'm old too. I can't say hi to Baldy. Hero and Fry is so good. I would kill for a hero right now.
Take care of yourself.
Beyond MILF, I can't get that old. No, that's the amount of old I will forever stay. Don't you worry.
You're late.
Yeah, the Y'shtola approach, exactly. No. I haven't had, I mean, I did last time I was up in, is Freya in a MILF? Yeah, alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Nothing matters. True. Deedlit's an auntie, exactly. Why did I try and use my bow main attack as if it was a mashable attack? Deedlit's your wife, also understandable. Yeah. Health. Ding.
The strength of the centaurs.
Strength of the centaurs, I see. Deedlit's your wife, but also as much as Fennel is, I see. But not as much as Fennel is, I see. Yes. Tiering of wife.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
Oh, going too far.
Shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
Wives ranked by how real they are. I have the realest wife. Fool. I like when she says fool to me. I think that's pretty good. I like when mean women call me a fool. I understand why you like Franziska. I have always understood this, and I respect this. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Again, I'm really appreciating the crowd control. Franzi X Maya brain rot, that's a good brain rot to have. Truly enlightened ship, exactly. Gigantic of brain. Okay, I gotta remember to hit the right buttons. That's my pro strategy. If you hit the correct buttons, you will do better at video game. Simply don't hit the wrong buttons. That's a rookie mistake a lot of people make on their first time, is they don't hit the right buttons. What about the left buttons? Usually not as important, to be honest. Yeah, don't be hitting the wrong buttons. That's no way to play. Hitting the wrong buttons is more bad than hitting right buttons is good. Depends on the game. Actually, I should not stand in these. That seems like something I should try and avoid. Should just focus on not being in the circles. I can let my DPS go down, it's fine. I should just not be in the circles also. It's like Jazz, it's all about the buttons you don't press. True. You unmap the wrong button so you only hit the right one. Exactly. Why do they even have those on the controller? Game designers, what were they thinking? Requesting backup? The only thing I want you to back up is... Okay, I can't continue that. I deserve that for what I was about to say.
Okay.
You're suspending the stream. Thanks, good moderating, Leah. Gonna say you love this Doom-ass music, but then I died. Yeah, it is very, very Doom-core.
Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
Thanks, Hypnos.
My condolences.
Yeah, sorry, dude, I guess. Fated list of minor prophecies. I love that. I love to have those.
Let's do it. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I
It's
suppose.
somewhat exciting.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
They call you the Newt on account of your lack of blocking. I see.
You are here.
I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child.
I see.
And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular.
Okay, great communication, everyone.
Family aware.
You make a good team.
I suppose. Hello.
Hey, the lounge is open.
The
A
lounge.
commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area.
Ever try blocking? I think Jazz specifically said she would never do such a thing.
Best of all.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
It's her.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better.
You, sir.
I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
Yeah, same. Mood. I get it.
Thanks for all your hard work. How goes it, Shades?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here?
Greetings, chef.
Oh, look at this chef. Shocked the amount of voice acting in this, but then remembered the same dev as Bastion. Yeah, no, absolutely. They committed extremely to the bit. There is a lot of voice acting in this game. There's only like 5 voice actors though. Like, I mean, there's more than 5, but a few of them go a long way. Wretched Broker, incredible. Limited time offer. Keys for Darkness. Supergiant Games sure do be making games where you're in an isometric plane and people talk a lot. True. More than Bastion's 1, yeah. I wish I liked playing Pyre. That game seems really neat, It seems like one of the maybe like best told stories. But like, God, I just don't like playing Fantasy NBA Jam, unfortunately. You want to get into Pi, but you keep bouncing off. Yeah, that's like, I just don't want... I don't want to play the video game, unfortunately. Extra dash will feel really nice to unlock. True, I should save my darkness. How many keys do I have? 3? I've got enough to get, got enough to get the shield anyway. Feel similarly about Transistor. I liked playing Transistor. I think that's an interesting gameplay. I like the I like playing that game more than I like the plot in that game, as I was saying earlier. Fated List. Okay. Someday break free from the realm which he was born. Tartarus, yeah. I like the trans. That's true. You can quote me on that. That's just facts. Oh, I can actually sleep.
It is the dead of night, or the
Thank you for the hydrate reminder.
the realm of Hades.
I will have a sip.
Prince of the underworld Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Boktai is so cool. The power of the sun is in your hand.
Mischief? Me?
I was just going to have a peek.
All is quiet at this time. Ever dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house.
Gotta try Boktai.
Zagreus
Yeah.
had asked of him.
What if a western but sci-fi and also vampires? That sounds like a Hideo Kojima directed... That sounds like Hideo Kojima was involved. Fell victim to the GBA being the GBA. It seems like a mistake to have a game on the launch GBA that you need to play in full sunlight. Want to try it, but you don't have anything authentic to? Yeah.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be
Sneaky by a UV lamp. Yeah, that seems not advisable. Sunlight was one of the best ways to actually see the screen. Perhaps.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father.
Oh no. What revelations await me?
Expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
Stop blowing my cover, Mr. Narrator.
Exactly what he seeks. He only knows
Always tried to play it outside of baseball games and couldn't see shit. Yeah.
that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions.
Ah, are you my real dad, Hades? Probably, unfortunately, yes.
I'm not listening.
It's a very goofy, like, Greek chorus thing he had to be like,
Ledgers and administrative parchment work.
hey, Mr. Narrator, hey, could you fucking shut up?
No trace of any reference to his son.
The Pennsylvania sun is significantly darker than the yellow sun of Michigan. Ah, Naruhodo. No reference to his son. The note.
Written finally in a hand and voice, the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my
Oh,
life
it's
in
her.
this place. So I'm leaving. Even if it kills
Michigan's
me.
not that bright these days.
I won't be
Yeah.
returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong,
Not
in this
lately.
world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
Well, grab your GBA and let's play. True. Come on.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus.
Oh, he learned about his real mom.
Letter written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand. My mother's
This
hand.
is so stupid.
You're saying this
I
to
like-
me that she's my...
I like the idea that Zagreus is having this revelation specifically because the narrator told him.
That liar. He lied to me. They both did.
Legorowind. Now there's a concept.
Thus did the prince discover the well-kept truth about
Entirely
Lily.
by chance.
Entirely by chance, this did occur.
That's cute.
Persephone.
Who among us does not get revelations directly from the narrator? I'm sorry, we can't all be the protagonist, Fennel.
And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage.
You've decided to become someone who espouses the virtues of the state you live in and insists it's the best state, which you're like 75% sure is true. Hey, Dad, we gotta talk shit.
You're... Nix, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father...
On Nemus can play Boktai. Yeah, and there's patches for the soul sensor control. Yeah.
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you
Yeah.
know. But only half the truth.
Can explain the rest? Okay, cool. Let's go.
Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
I see, I see. Is this the end of this flashback? Okay.
I wonder, will you even remember me?
See, I see.
Anything on the list?
Is anything on the list? No, not really. I like the little ping, ping.
Darkness.
You can play Boktai, but it is also supposed to be a fucked up and fickle game based on weather patterns and time of day, as Hideo Genius Kajumbo himself intended. Oh, I can get the extra dash. Oh, is that really it? Reach the limit? Damn. Oh, I know that's gonna be good though.
Looking good.
Woo! Yeah, that is good. I like that. GBA game that owns and has a fun cartridge gimmick. Drill Dozer. I didn't... Does that have a cartridge gimmick? Is that just like Rumble or... That's cool though.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up.
Yeah,
If somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I see. Thank you, Scaly.
Generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit.
Thanks, Sag. Yeah, I think I'll just kind of generally aim. Yeah, does it...
Time to go.
Is it a gimmick or is it a...
Family. Death is your only family.
Family.
Best to get accustomed.
Hades, Hades movie adaptation starring Vin Diesel as Hades. Hi, Aphrodite.
Let's
Hi.
see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hi, Leah. Hi.
Why, hello, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Yeah, she's hot. I mean, look, she's the goddess of love. It's literally her job to be hot. You interested? I mean, yeah. Hot milfs in your area, true. Attack does more damage, special does more damage. Ooh, that's plus 80% on that. And my dash deals damage where I end up. Meh. Look, that's okay, Vox. There is ample choice of hot milfs in our area in Hades is the thing. You with this room song, it's a good groove. Oh, there's always hot milfs in your area when I'm streaming. Wink. I fucked it up. There we go. That's why I have to say wink in case it makes me blink instead. I'm just gonna get the special buff, to be honest.
And the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Alright, I forgot this is a different special, but I still think I made the right choice. Very smooth, thanks, I try. Going to Super Bunny Cave without Super Bunnying is just not done. If you're still a bunny, you got a Super Bunny. That's fair, Alfie.
for witches.
I already really missed the 7 chain shot, but also still good. Whew. You're a super bunny? That's true. Lena is a super bunny. Health, but also Athena boon. Love doing stupid chip damage. Are you blocked? Perish. Woo. Make a comment about swords and visibility of them, but you think that's against Twitch TOS? I think that's well within Twitch TOS. Like, you can say whatever lewd things you want, but also maybe we tone it down from there. I think the implication is sufficient. I'm glad everyone loves my cool spear. Also in the video game. Dash deflect. I like a dash deflect. Dash deflect is really good to me. You good, Lilith? Thanks. Okay, now I can get the health up. Yeah, take it easy, Lois. Don't get too worked up over there, okay? You're too innocent to pick up what's being put down here. That's okay, Fennel. I'll tell you when you're older. Idiot. Hades 2 has girls? Wow. Can't believe they introduced girls to this franchise. Lily, I will admit, when I first saw that message, I read it as Hades has 2 girls, and I'm like, I feel like we've seen at least that many so far. I feel like you've been really, really underselling the level of girls in this video game. It's not what I meant by lesbians with thoughts. However, yeah, don't get me wrong. Let's say hi. Here in the sequel, Aphrodite is even more naked. That would be impressive for a variety of reasons.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Sisyphus.
I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time.
Something amiss? Yeah. Yeah, Hades is work now. Sorry, Lena.
Well, something's just about always amiss back home, sir. Figured it could.
What if she just wore a tie? Oh gosh.
Well, I am grateful for it. I am the old boulder there.
Ian Bowley here.
I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Don't worry about it. I actually have pretty good health right now, don't I? I'm gonna grab more darkness.
Good choice.
Cheers, mate.
Nice chunk of darkness. Yeah, wearing one article of clothing does kind of make you more naked. Please have mercy and all that. Thanks, Sisyphus. Thanks for playing along here. Hammer-sided? True. Let's go. Vagrius. You get the implications, but you don't have a good eyebrow waggle. Maybe I need to add that to my animated emote repertoire. Like a wink or an eyebrow waggle. Whoosh. I like that you get backstab damage from calling the spear back. You could draw that easy? That's true. Lena can draw many things good and easy. I should give money to Lena to draw things for me. She says as if she is not already doing that on a monthly basis now. I should tell you the thing I want you to draw for me. I should do that before I go to work tonight. Making a chart on the axes of gets the implication and can waggle their eyebrows. Yeah. Good idea, thank you. Yeah, I do try. Oh, I can get the chain skewer again. Chain skewer. Boobs. That's a good thing to get Lena to draw. Very tempting. Good to consider. A ref to right for Zweeble Prince. Ooh, I like their art. That's cool. Fire in the corner on can waggle eyebrows and doesn't get it. I like that. Let's see. Let's grab a boon. I'm probably gonna call it quits at the end of after this run ends. I think we've had a pretty good start. It's just about time I should start getting ready to mosey. These guys do not stand much of a chance against me with my deflect dash, huh? I'm trashing their stuff. I like this build so far. All right, I can dash twice. I've been forgetting. The song from Grand Pooh Bear 3.
Anyone else?
Got a thing you need to draw for someone, but you're too depressed to do anything? I'm sorry to hear it, Fennel. I hope depression passes sufficiently to let you activate the drawing powers. And also just so you know, feel better. We shall be unstoppable together. Cool. After you dash just before getting hit. Ooh! So if you evade, get an evade attack, or just straight chain lightning. I like both of those. Maybe if you're lucky at Magfest, the Olympian gods will drop you a boon. Praying this for you. I hope you have a really good time at Magfest. I hope all y'all going to Magfest, or who are able to, have a good time. And I'm sorry to those who want to go to Magfest and can't. My condolences are with you all. Trying to make any sort of weird noise, but you're alone. Hey, make weird noises if you really want to, Lilith. You're gonna play every fighting games? I believe in you, Gwen. I believe you'll get every single fighting games played. Never been to a fest of any kind? Yeah, the most of festival I've been to was a music festival that I went to basically exclusively because I really wanted to be able to see Godspeed You Black Emperor live. And they were coming down for a festival for like their first ever Australian tour dates. And I was like, I have to do this. Anyway, it was neat. That was over 10 years ago now, Jesus Christ. There's a good reason? Yeah. No, I was very glad to see them. Some of the other acts there were pretty good too. I got to see like 10 minutes of My Bloody Valentine before I had to leave to get the last train back. Want to help with your new gaming convent project? I would love to assist you in this. That seems like a worthy cause. Honestly, Godspeed Live, incredible. My Bloody Valentine Live, fine. I know that's like heresy, but like, I thought MBV Live were kind of mid. The thing about My Bloody Valentine Live is the thing, like, obviously the incredible noise is part of the thing. And also it's probably good that I left early because I didn't bring hearing protection. But also, like, the reason that Loveless is such an incredible album is it's like such an insane production item. Like, all these sounds are fucking made by Kevin Shield holing up in a basement for like a year fucking around with tapes. And when he is trying to recreate the effects of fucking around in a basement for a whole year with tapes and shit, using pedals, it's just not quite the same, is the problem. I do have, however, forever burned into my brain the band launching into Only Shallow, you know, Colma Chiswick doing the iconic da-da-da-da, and then playing like one beat before abruptly cutting off and Kevin Shields just mumbling into the mic, just wrong pedal, and starting from the top.
The power of the gods.
Ooh, there's lots of good boons to upgrade is the thing. I do like doing double damage with my special is the thing, actually. That's probably the move, to be frank. Hang on, I wanna... You don't know about that? Never mind the eggplant? Yeah, okay. Hang on, Hades has trapped my cursor so I can't scroll up the chat to the thing I just missed. Oh, here it is. I have escaped it. I wanted to read off Lena's thing about a convention, which is where witches meet to gather like-minded folks. Gather to meet like-minded folks and buy cursed trinkets. I love that. Ween B-52's Village People and Against Me is a pretty incredible festival lineup. Yeah, never mind the eggplant, here's the Sex Pistols. That's basically what that album is titled. Hey. God, the bouncing special with this weapon is unbelievably cracked, is the thing. It's fucked up how good it is.
For safekeeping.
Random item. Nail of Talos.
What do I get?
This is the base level. Eris Bangle. I don't know what that is, but I can probably... How do I look that up? This one? Yes. 50% damage striking undamaged foes? Sick. I like that. Look at that base. Yeah. Maybe someday we'll live in a world where it feels safe to go to, where I personally feel comfortable going to a large gathering of people in a single space. Unfortunately, I feel like that's kind of something I'm less cool with these days, even putting aside the already extant social anxiety angle. Yeah, the base power exactly off. That was easy.
Delicious.
Delicious. Thanks, Gwen. Oh, I can keep upgrading that, but I get obviously diminishing returns, but still good. People scary? Sometimes. People is sometimes kind, though. COVID last... The worst part isn't even been dire, but...
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah...
Get your hands off my trophy.
I feel incredibly lucky that I have avoided it so far, but I have no desire to press my luck, you know?
That's quite enough.
Benfen not dying is cool and good, is the thing.
And my keep.
But yeah, most of my immediate family got it about a month ago, and it sounds like they all had a pretty bad time. Like, they all made it out okay, but not ideal.
Kieran's shop.
It was the second time for my parents, but both times they got on the Paxlovid pretty early, so I think that helped.
Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Yeah, no, I did get a message from my sister saying, glad you dodged it, because it fucking sucks. Good chat, Karen. Unfortunately, I can't afford any of the really cool shit, and I already have full health, so... Guess we'll be on to get wailed on by Meg again.
Hey there, Meg.
Hi, Meg.
Well, Zag, any last requests this time before I send you home?
I can think of some.
Let's see, how about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
I don't think that one's in the cards.
You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more.
Mega Game, that's the game I was playing yesterday. That's true. That's a game I beat yesterday. Did you see me beat that, Gwen? I beat Mega Man 4. I'm extremely powerful, actually. You did? Sick. Sorry, I couldn't remember if you were there or not. I was quite nice. Did you see the great games that I got after that? That I'll probably be playing on my Sunday stream? Which I guess you might not see because you're at MagFest. You seen it? Cool. No effect. I see why I might want to be able to deflect. I understand the purpose of deflection now. Yeah, I got Devil... Excuse me, Orpington. Devil Dumpadorus. Alright, a bit of Mega Man X, yeah. Then your phone died. Okay, so you didn't see me when I got gifted Devil Dumpadorus. Devil Dumpadorus. You know, hot new indie game sensation Devil Dumpadorus. No, Vox was very kind to gift me that, and also, now that I'm a Mega Man expert, she decided that I would be able to take on Mega Mem too. Lilith, I think you said that on purpose. Mega Man, no Mega Mem, Gwen. Lilith, I think you might have known exactly what you were saying. Okay, this Meg fight is going better than they have so far. I like having deflect. I think that is helping me a lot here. But also just being able to spam my special is also pretty good. Impervious. How dare I accuse my own community member of lewd innuendo? Gosh, I would never do anything like that on this wholesome Christian stream. Being good at deflecting is a good life skill. No comment. Suffer? Oh, she wants me to suffer. I should probably be a little bit more careful after I took a bunch of damage there. Alright, it's the circle attacks, which she wasn't doing for a while. I feel like I did so much damage so quickly to her. There we go. Yeah, like G did.
Got you. The ancient blood.
Oh, it's so goopy.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Okay. Titan blood. Fascinating. Grab that on the way out. I like the little up the stairs icon. That's great.
How did you...
Angry Dad vignette. Love holding globules of blood. Hell yeah. Okay, well that's a good note to end the stream on, I think, actually. It'll just save if I... Yeah, progress save less than a minute ago. Sick. Continue from this chamber. All right. I'm gonna call it there for the night. Date night with Meg successful? Yeah, I guess so, huh? For varying definitions of success. But yeah, that feels like a good stopping point. And I do have to wrap it up about now anyway. Thank you all for dropping by. Hades, it may shock you all to learn. It may surprise some of you. This game, everyone said, is pretty fucking good. It's actually pretty good. I like the question mark. Yes, good stream, Gwen. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that I could share this with all of you who I think basically all of you seem to have played this game before me. Love to play a video game with you all. Really appreciate it. You only played a bit? Yeah. Probably more than I did before this though. Beat one run? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a solid bit. You've not played it before? Well, I hope you had a good time with it, checking it out, Lilith. You went pretty sickos on it, feeling the itch to play again. That's nice, fan. Well, make sure you get your mag packing done, but then feel free to indulge. You meant to beat it like a bunch of times? Yeah. Fair enough. Still, beating it once seems like a fair effort, like, you know. Hey! Anyway, end cards. You can find me everywhere on the internet on catgirl.cam, links to all those places. And on Discord, you can be sure to know when I'm going live. It is announced there every single time. I recommend it. But also I understand if you know, I get it. I get not everyone's got space for another Discord in their lives. But hey, I think it's cool. Where is my stream schedule? I feel like I'm shouting over this music, to be quite honest. Yeah, thanks for dying down for me a bit, music. Here's my stream schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I will not be streaming because I will be working a day shift, unfortunately. I hate doing it, but sometimes it's what I have to do. I will not be around. On Thursday I've got Link to the Past rando, as is. That's illegal? I know it should be. I could have just said that I couldn't do the shift, but also I do need to get paid for working hours is the thing. But yeah, I'll be working tomorrow, but on Thursday I'll be back for the weekly Link to the Past randomizer. On Friday night, again, my usual Friday night obligations are on hold for MagFest related reasons, so instead I'll be able to stream and continue Metroid Fusion, which I had a blast starting last week. Saturday off still, and on Sunday it was initially declared the wild card. I think my plan might be to get stuck into the truly incredible bevy of video games that I have been gifted and dump some devils with Doris Dale. And maybe we'll see what Mega Mem 2 holds, depending how that turns out. So I think that's the plan for Sunday, but no commitment yet. That's the plan. Thank y'all for coming out. Really appreciate it. It's been real good checking video games out with y'all around. Hope y'all take care. Hope y'all have a good rest of your time zone. Let's see who's around for me to raid at the moment. There's choices for sure. Seahorse is doing their last stream before MagFest. They're playing some Super Metroid. Fire Mountain's playing the new Momodora. That's cool. Molly's playing Half-Life 2. I think she is in the end game there. Fang's playing Ganbare Goemon original. Dot's getting into some Granblue Versus. Looks like. I might toss you all that way. I think that will be fun to see. Always good to see Dot. Or maybe she's playing some other thing. I'm not actually sure. All I know is that on the thumbnail I can see Granblue Fantasy Versus. I've seen that shit before. So... Wait, is that her? Is her title Zoe Tech Strong? Is that her? Is that what she has on there? Incredible. Is that her handle? Good handle. Powerful. Alright. Go say hi to Dot for me, if you like to. Oh, it's not? What was that? Is that just a message? Oh well. Anyway. Say hello to Dot if you want. Take care. Have a good one. I will see you all later in the week for Link to the Past Rando and so on and so forth. Have a good one, everyone.